Hey everyone, it's Robin. It's time for my Savage Spin, and I have my purple summer jam kit is what I used, as well as this here is red velvet. So I'll do a quick flip through. This is the cover, has some pearls, my sassy trim here on the side. Most of, if not all of the trim that I used, hold on a second, is from TwoSisterJam. They're purple lace. The doilies up here, the appliqué, TwoSisterJam. So I used all vintage papers in here, and then I kissed it several pages with the purple summer kit. This is a little pocket. I left it so that you could, whoever the winner is, could fill it. That trim, doily up here. I love bingo cards, so here's a bingo cards, and I love doing the buttons like this. This is a little tuck or whatever also. I don't think, yes, this is a pocket here with a tag. Here's that shorthand paper, the trim. This is a hidden writing spot over the page. That comes completely off. This I love that little thing, and I just tuck it in here, and I decorated it up, and there you have it. Then here's some of that lovely vintage paper envelope. Here's some pockets. This was a lace masterboard that I had done, and I cut and used some for tags. This is a playing card that, an altered playing card that I did up and put that in here. So there's a lot of ephemera in here. All this vintage paper, the vintage ledgers, and this is a whole lace page here. Here's foreign ledger. Lace trim, more ledger. I love ledger. This is just two little tucks here. I just put some glue, I glued here. So this is two little tucks. Here's some of, that's one of my favorite laces from TwoSisterJam. Here's the back of that type of the shorthand page. There's, like I said, it's kissed very much with the kit. I've reinforced many of the pages because they were a little old. I love these little doily pansies and the appliques. Here's one of the cards, the button things that I made during retreat. I think this is another one, if it'll come out. It's not going to come out. Here's the other one. And then these little cards, some I added, like the little doily too. I just love using some of the kit and making tags. Here's that corset with the ribbons, and then here's a big tag here. I mean, it's as big as that pocket. Then we have this here, this little thing here. I think many of them I just glued on just to make it a page thing, just as a decoration. Here's an envelope pocket. This is another one of those that I just, used part of the kit and just made a page. Here's some of that, the ancestry pages, the lovely, I just love this ledger page. Here's some more of that lovely vintage page. Here's another one of those tuck spots that I made. This is using the red velvet and the trim. I think that's a pocket there. This was just an envelope, and I just didn't glue it together, and I just did the window. I made the window. That might be an envelope that I just took apart maybe, but I had the bingo card tag. Again, I love putting the little buttons on there. I just love buttons. More buttons. Then I just put the rest of the envelope over here and decorated that whole thing. Here's one of those decorations that I have with a vintage receipt and fabric and trim. That lovely ledger pages that I love. Here's a tuck spot that I filled. I made these little tags. This is a Rolodex card that I made here. Then here's an envelope that here's where I put the little the acetate in and made, there's another tag with that lace masterboard and part of the kit. Here's just a little guest check that's altered with these eyelet. I love this little effect. I love doing that now. And some brads on there. And then I made a writing board that just tucks right there in that lace pocket. And then here's the back. And it's soft, except for it is soft. It's made, and you can see it's made from an Amazon package. This front is it's a little stiffer, but it's a soft, and for the most part it lays well. So that's my journal. Good luck.